So Kev Allen asked, how do the Bitcoin core developers decide what changes get added?
Oh, that's a good question, right? The core developers they first they deliberate on what changes that they want to add, right? Then they have a lot of developers look at the code to find if they can be broken, right? Then it gets added to the test net to be able to see if there's any way that somebody can actually break it in live production test net, and then it goes out. And you know what? To get some code in, right, is really difficult. Most of them fight you on it. Any kind of changes, even as something as simple as, you know, the change in the way you save a file to the file system. Just that, right? A simple file. Oh, instead of saving it this way, save it this way. It would be more efficient. That will take forever to get to prove that. So it's just so that, because even something that big, even something that simple can cause something majorly to break, and they just don't want that to happen in this environment, right, where everybody's has got their eyes on Bitcoin. It would be quite scary, right? If something, even a small thing breaks, right, a lot of people would be freaked out. So they are very careful on that. All right, next question.
Next question. This one is from Limited GF5, GIF, sorry, and says, people keep saying we had 6 correction last bull run, so it's normal. We have one last week. But what makes it that history will repeat?
History will repeat, meaning that we'll go higher to the 100,000 or to
No,
crazy amounts.
I think this person means that what makes that what happened in the last cycle ensures that it's going to happen this cycle.
Well, this cycle, right, includes like the highest, the wealth, the top 1% of the wealthy, right? Before we didn't; those guys were not. It was mostly retail purchasing Bitcoin. Now the 1% like see what it is and realize, oh my God, I got to get this, and so that's why we're having these cycles, right? Is because we're getting more and more people into this space as time progresses. And so those guys are coming in, and then eventually they're going to have to find other people to sell to, and guess who that's going to be? That's going to be to your retirement fund. So that's another case. But keep this in mind, right? They understand the cycles, and they understand this is going to be another cycle that comes down. So they're going to try to draw in the hedge fund, your retirement funds, right? They're not going to get them all, right? And so as prices come down, right, and we go through the next cycle, we're going to get investment funds in the final cycle, I think, that are going to be investing, and then the rest of the retail public that's basically not here yet. They're going to be in the final cycle if they don't come in this cycle right now. It'll be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. We're definitely going to see Bitcoin at incredible heights. There's no stopping that. That's an absolute. Bitcoin will continue to do these 4-year cycles probably until if it's not this cycle as being the last one, the next one will definitely, I feel, in my personal opinion, will be the last one, because we'll get so high that we'll probably drag in all the people into Bitcoin, and then at that point there's no more. Everybody's in, and there's no one else to sell to. Well, everybody that matters that will be in. Not everybody, but the majority that will be. Making us stabilize the price when we dump down from the final bubble, and that'll be the stable price going forward. Also, keep in mind they're going to have all these derivatives, right? That in place by then to keep, just like they do with gold and silver, to keep the price level for a very long time. Especially with once you have like BlockFly, what's it called, lending out bitcoins, right? So that they can help manage the price. They have like they'll get people to buy ETFs, which we all know that ETFs don't have any gold. And they even talk about that. I don't know if you know that Mike, what's it called? Mike Maloney did a show just the other day about silver and how the ETF was like concerned that people were buying silver and that they would not be able to keep the price at the same, right? In their ETFs, that they'll break, right? And hey, you know what? If these guys buy up all the silver, right, the price is going to jump higher, and then our ETF's not going to work, and we're going to be out of money. And so, just so you know, I'm like, what?
It's like, sorry.
These are people who are buying ETF to expect it to go higher, right? With the price of silver. Think about that. Crazy. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, these people are not allowing us to be evil. That's unfair.
I know, exactly. It's not fair. Not fair. These Wall Street guys, bets guys, are not allowing us to steal from you. That's not right. That's exactly what they said in their prospectus. I'm like, you've got to be playing. Right? And it's not like these guys have lawyers, right? It's not like the lawyers didn't approve of this, right? The lawyers probably read through and got, we got to say this because, like, just in case these Wall Street bet guys screws us over, right? We have an out. We said, we told you so. Oh my goodness, man. What a bunch of crooks and thieves, man. Oh, wow. All right, well, the point is, right, that's coming to Bitcoin in a Bitcoin theater near you. And it doesn't matter if you could tell everybody on the planet, don't do it, don't buy the ETF, they're going to do it anyway. So, right, even though they know. Because I've met people who've purchased the ETFs and I said, they don't have the silver and you're just betting. And then if it breaks, if that snaps, they're not going to give you the price, right? They're like, yeah, I know, but I'm going to get out before that happens.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah, okay. I know, exactly.